Hello everybody, and welcome back to Wallace and Gromit!
Jar?
It's what's inside the jar that counts. Incontrovertible evidence that the enemy is on the move.
Does it? I can only see a snail.
Of course it's a snail. But what's she trying to tell us? That's the important thing.
What is she trying to tell us?
Look at her, man. She's retreated into her shell in the middle of the day. And that means only one thing. It means she knows trouble is about to strike from the heavens. Law of nature, Wallace. Learned it in France during the war. Never wrong yet. You're looking at my case, aren't you, Wallace?
Well, I suppose I was, Major.
Bet you'd like to know what's inside.
I am curious, yes.
I am curious.
This case is packed full of government-issue protein bars.
Protein.
Rations, Wallace. Emergency rations for... emergencies, obviously. Been stockpiling them since the war. Enough nutrition in them to feed a man under fire for a whole day.
And very tasty they look, too.
Tasty? They're foul, but packed with high-strength protein.
I'd love to try one.
Out of the question, I'm afraid. You don't have clearance. And besides, protein bars are only issued in the event of civil emergencies. Orders are orders, Wallace.
Hey up, Wallace, love. How's business? So, Wallace, in the honey business now, I hear.
Oh, you've heard the buzz, have you?
Oh, indeed I have.
Oh my god.
It's all over town.
Dude, what the
We'll never get off the ground. Stupid idea, if you ask me.
And nobody dead.
Couldn't get honey out of a honey jar, that one.
Excuse my husband. He's a right misery gut sometimes.
Ain't that the fucking better?
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's not closing time yet. Ta-ra!
Well, if it isn't Wallace. I had a notion you'd be nosing round the police station this morning.
Ah. The controls are weird.
Is that you again, Wallace? Take cover, man! Take cover! Good man, Wallace. I see you at least appreciate the seriousness of the situation. Now, spread the word. If people don't believe what an old soldier has to say, perhaps they'll listen to the snail.
I just want your protein bar.
Ah, Mr. Wallace.
Just bear with me for a moment, Mr. Pannier. Major Crumb wanted me to show you this.
That's a snail, Mr. Wallace.
I know.
Why are you showing me a snail?
Well, it's in its shell, you see. And according to Major Crumb, when a snail goes into its shell during the day, it means we can expect untold airborne activity of an unpleasant nature.
Go home, Wallace, and get some rest. Reckon you've been overdoing the inventing. Don't forget, Mr. Wallace, 50 gallons by sunset.
Hey up, Wallace.
Bear
love.
with
How's
me.
business?
Do you know anything about snails, Mrs. Gabberly?
I know they eat them in continental parts.
Oh, yes, but do you think... there's anything special about this one.
To be honest, I couldn't rightly tell.
Oops.
Here now, put that back up. Ta-da! Bye then.
Wallace.
May I show you something, Constable Dibbins?
Is it important?
It might be.
That's a snail, Wallace.
That's a snail,
Notice
Wallace.
anything peculiar about it?
Only the person what's holding it.
Well, I told everyone I fucking could.
Well, did you do as I asked? Have you delivered the message? Have you shown them the snail?
The snail.
I'm sure the snail will convince them, Major Crumb.
If she doesn't, the air raid siren will. But by then, it may be too late.
Can I terrify you?
No point in showing her to me, old man. I'm already aware of the danger. Show her to the others, the unbelievers.
Can I use...
Not worth doing.
I guess you're the only other person I haven't shown this to.
I realize this may seem a trifle irregular, but Major Crumb insisted I show you this. It's... oh.
A snail? In my garden? Have you lost your mind, Wallace?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I'm not sure, to be honest. Thank you for scaring the weirdo. Oh. But, oh, I can't check his briefcase. Did he take it with him?
Oi, come back here, you thieving rascal. That's my tea bag.
I won't have you threatening that dear little creature. Not while he's in my garden. You've come buzzing back, Mr. Wallace. As a bee to a blossom, eh?
Well, first you're mean to me, and now you're nice.
I wonder where Major Crumb disappeared to.
You say that in your basement.
Wallace, thank heavens you made it to the shelter. I'd given you up for lost. Caught in the crossfire, were you?
Gromit.
What's the news from above, citizen? Chaos and destruction? You've got to get your mind off the carnage up there. Would you like to hear one of my old war stories? Help? Well, I brought... I can still see it.
Pardon me, Major. About...
Pardon me, baby, but...
Rations, Wallace. Emergency rations for... emergencies, obviously. Been stockpiling them since the war. Enough nutrition in them to feed a man under fire for a whole day.
And very tasty they look, too.
Tasty? They're foul, but packed with high-strength protein.
I'd love to try one.
I would love to have
I'm
one.
afraid you don't have clearance. And besides, protein bars are only issued in the event of civil emergencies. Orders are orders, Wallace. By George, this is an emergency. Private Gromit, I hereby issue you one protein bar. Guard it well, and see that it lasts you all day. Wallace, here's one for you as well.
Much obliged.
3 weeks later, I was Wait! Careful, Wallace. You're heading into hostile territory. The enemy has clearly landed. and most likely set up camp in West Wallaby Street. Who knows what the blighters have done to our once peaceful neighborhood? If you make it back alive, you'll have to give us a full report. In the meantime, eat your protein rations. The protein will keep your strength up, especially if you're captured. Brave lad! We'll keep the home fires burning.
Oh, son of a bitch.
The living room door's stuck. Oh, right. It's a storage room now. Awfully long drop.
Now, how can I sneak that grow team bar?
Silicon flowers. Can't feed those to my bees. They demand the organic variety. That was a grand fishing trip, Gromit, until that giant squid turned up.
Maybe there's something else I can do downstairs.
As I said, I was marching along with my regiment, whistling a tune. I think it was I Got a Gal in Kalamazoo. I was
Can I?
told
My workers are very devoted to their queen.
my mine, you see, was many miles away.
Oh, this looks like a war hat.
I thought you might find this useful, Major Crumb.
A helmet! By George, Wallace, there's nothing like a good helmet. Makes a fellow want to put himself in the path of projectiles, if you know what I mean.
Sounds like you were quite a soldier, Major Crumb.
Well, Wallace, why the past tense?
Oh dear.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. Something you civilians will never grasp. And I'd be happy to prove it by charging into the fray. That is, if I had a sturdy helmet, which I have. But I couldn't go into battle until I'd been officially recommissioned. And I'd need to find someone to take charge of this shelter and distribute the protein bars.
What a face.
That's me kitted out for heavy combat. That helmet took many a dent before the war was through. Without it, I could have become seriously loopy. Take my advice, Wallace. Never go into battle without a regulation helmet like the one in this picture.
Who's that fellow?
That's me as a young recruit, off to basic training. How I cried when they cut off my golden curls. But I cheered up as soon as they issued me with a beautiful set of dog tags. Dashed useful dog tags if you happen to forget your rank or... Nay, you've got it, right there. Never go into battle without your dog tags, Wallace.
Gromit could do the job.
Private Gromit? Can I entrust my precious cache of Grotine bars to a Pongo? Perhaps so. He's proven himself a trusty foot soldier. Yes. If I am called away to the front, I'd feel comfortable leaving Private Gromit in charge. But I haven't been recommissioned.
Now there's a sight.
That's me posing with Mother next to my 40mm Bofors. Look at the size of that monster. Big Betty, we called her. The gun, not my mother.
Gromit, old chum, slip me that Grotine bar Major Crumb gave you.
You'll do no such thing, Private Gromit. I gave you your Grotine bar for the day, Wallace. I won't have you catching another from the enlisted men.
Who's that fellow?
That's me as a young... But I cheered up as soon as they issued dashed useful dog tags if you happen to forget your rank or... Nay, you've got it, right there. Never go into battle without your dog tags, Wallace.
I need flowers for my machine, Major Crumb. It works on flower power.
Not one of those wretched hippies, are you, Wallace?
It's a comfort to know we're well stocked with biscuits. The auto flip frying pan. That was my birthday present for Gromit last year.
Oh, right.
I'll be glad I stocked up on crates when the honey orders flow in. Provided the bees oblige me with some honey, that is. I might find the answer to my problems here, but searching through these books would take me all day.
You have a lot of cheese. Well, I'm gonna go and try and find wherever the fuck I can find these dog tags. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe I'll be right back. Okay, so I had to reload the save. It's right in here.
So that's where the dog tags went. I'm sure Gromit will be glad to get them back.
You see, Private Gromit, I told you he'd make it back to us alive. Our Wallace is a fighter. Bagged a few of those blighters, did you? Any news from above? Gad, how I wish I were back in the fight!
I found these in the hall, Major Grom,
Dog
and
tags! I've been recommissioned! Bound to happen, of course. Can't leave good military material sitting on the shelf. My place is in the trenches. Good heavens! I shouldn't be skulking around in a cellar like a frightened rat. I'm a soldier, by thunder! Private Gromit, I hereby appoint you officer commanding this air raid shelter. Here, you pass out the rations. I've got a war to win. Charge!
now to get my hands on a protein bar. Gromit!
What the fuck?
Request dispensation of protein bars, soldier.
It takes this very well. Very seriously. Okay. Ooh, what if I feed it some bread?
No more bread. Cold toast. Shame to let it go to waste.
I've got to feed that little thieving rat.
Here you are, little fella. Try some toast.
Yes, do feed him. I'm sure the little mite's hungry.
Oh, no.
What are you looking for exactly?
Oh!
You're persistent in your attentions this morning, Mr. Wallace.
Perhaps you'd like to give the purple pansies a sniff. You'd have to, lean over, of course, but...
I see no point in leaning over and sniffing my purple pansies. I'm giving them the cold shoulder until they decide to shape up and bloom for me.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. There's something smelly in my house.
Last night's bedtime snack. Gorgonzola makes a nice change from Wensleydale.
Maybe I can use this.
one generous chunk of protein to give it texture.
Hello, Wallace. Paneer here again. Just checking on
I just
that
want to see
order.
his reaction.
Almost ready, I hope. This year's Festival of Crumpets could be the best yet if your honey's as sweet as you say. So sorry I had to ban you and your inventions from the actual premises.
It's empty. I could have sworn there was a tea bag left. Hold on a minute. Strongium. That's one of the ingredients in Rex Armstrong's Quick Grow Muscle formula. I need that tea bag.
Okay, but she needs her flowers to bloom, so do I fuck around with the cheese?
Not very sensible.
Back again, Mr. Wallace? I'm flattered.
I wonder, Miss Flit, if you would be so kind as to, hand me that tea bag.
Tea bag, Mr. Wallace? What tea bag?
The one on your, ooh.
Are you feeling quite well, Mr. Wallace?
The ones on your chest, my love.
Have you brought it, Mr. Wallace?
Wouldn't be prudent. I think not. That looks like... Can it really be cheese?
Indeed it is, Wallace. Wensleydale, your favorite?
And am I to take it that these are...
Yes, free samples. Go on, tuck in.
Don't mind if I do, Mr. Paneer. One for now. And one for later.
Don't forget, Mr. Wallace, 50 gallons by sunset.
Ah.
Well, look who's back. Return to the scene of the crime, have we?
I noticed you received my petition for early release of the Sniffer 3000, Constable Dibbins.
Yes. And I notice it's attracted the signatures of just one man and his dog.
We're only appealing for natural justice.
But your blinking cheese detector thingamy, what do you call it, destroyed an entire grocery store.
Teething problems. It's still only a prototype.
A prototype?
A prototype?
If you ask me, a diabolical device. You can see that in its face.
My machine isn't evil, Constable Dibbins. It's just got a short fuse and a few loose nuts.
We'll see. I'm going to formally interview this glorified tin can of yours, and if it can convince me that it's not a menace to society, then perhaps I'll release it into your custody. You there, prisoner. Kindly look at me when I'm talking to you. Oi, where do you think you're going? If that's his attitude, he can rot in jail as far as I'm concerned. We've had our little chat.
And?
I'm afraid there's no talking to your sniffer. Hardwired for criminality, I'd say.
Can I give you
Cheesy
the...
nibble, Officer Dibbins?
Well, well, well. Wensleydale. Not attempting to bribe an officer, are you, Wallace? For shame. The great British Bobby cannot be bought off with a cheesy nibble.
Must be awfully hot under that helmet, I reckon. A sunny day like today.
It's a trifle sweltering, yes. But danger and discomfort are all in the line of duty for an officer of the law, though most folk don't appreciate it.
Oh!
Can you see fit to grant
Not onto when I tried to interrogate it.
approach?
Well, I'll have another chat with it. More friendly-like.
Oh, yes. Oh, much obliged, Constable Dibbins.
I ain't promising nothing, mind. Time we had a little chat. Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Okay, so if I remember, it was Wensleydale.
That's more like it. Now you've had time to think, what can you tell me about what happened yesterday? Feel bad about what you did, do you? Don't know why I bother. I'm too soft, me.
Okay, so no, not that.
No change, I'm afraid. And its moral compass seems to be badly malfunctioning.
Maybe it's Wensleydale?
How long do you...
All right. You there, prisoner. Kindly look at me when I'm talking to you.
Jeez, this game was a lot longer than I thought.
That's what I like to see. Do you regret what you did? I was right about this heap of scrap. It's wired for wickedness. Why do I listen to you, Wallace? That heap of scrap hasn't changed its ways. You're very
Well,
Maybe it's the cheese I
We had a
have.
little chat. Look at me when I'm talking to you. That's right. Show a little respect. Now you've had time to think, what can you tell me about what happened yesterday? feel bad about what you did, do you? Oi, where do you think you're going? Cheeky blighter.
Oh well. Well, at least I got the god tags and got to go out and get the bar.
Better nature.
Thank you all so much for watching. I hope all of you enjoyed, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Goodbye!